Hello and welcome to Terrific Tuesday. For many of you, it will be back to work this month. Please be safe. Remember to keep your distance and to wear your mask. As a professional associate member, you have access to the online portal on the OPSA website. There are some great online courses, records management, emotional intelligence, how to write your CV. There's a great course on career planning and development, as well as other resources on the skills needed in the workplace. If you have not yet visited the members portal, please do so. If you have forgotten your password or your logon details, send an email to admin@opsa.org.za so we can sort out your sign on for you and you can visit the site. We'd love to get feedback from you on what is already on the website and things that you would like to see. The World Administrators Summit will be happening at the end of August 2020 online. The summit gathers representatives from professional organizations all over the world to discuss and further develop the profession. It was to be held in New Zealand in September 2020, but due to COVID-19 was postponed to 2021, but they've now decided to do it online at the end of August 2020. As soon as I have more details, I will send it through to you. I will be representing OPSA and our profession, and will pass on any feedback that I get from the summit. If you are interested in following the World Administrators Summit, you can find them on Facebook as the World Administrators Summit, or you can visit their website at https://wa/summit.com. The OPSA Connect and Share online networking meeting will happen on the 17th of June 2020 from 5:30 to 6:30. For those of you that are still at work at that time, hopefully the boss will leave you alone. For those of you that are working from home, please make sure you get the dinner ready early so that as soon as you're finished the network meeting, you can have dinner. I'm looking forward to meeting you online, and at the first meeting, we can discuss the times, the format, the kind of topics that you would like to see, and just get to know each other. If you are interested in attending, please send me an email to dawn@opsa.org.za. Please remember to keep the date open, the 26th of June 2020, for the National Administrative Excellence Awards. They will be held online from 12:30 till 2. We will be sending more information out about this. On Facebook, for those of you that are on Facebook, please follow Office Dynamics. Joan Burge has been doing some great motivational videos, tips and tricks for the office, personal development. They're nice bite-sized videos. In other words, they're not too long. They are called Teachable Moments in Facebook Fridays. Joan goes on live. It's around about 6 o'clock here in South Africa. But if you can't catch her live, the videos are recorded and they are on the Facebook page. So please follow Office Dynamics. There's some great stuff happening there at the moment. Today's Windows 10 Essentials video focuses on customizing the live tiles in Windows 10. We get ourselves when we just leave the things exactly as they are. But if you customize your live tiles, you can place the applications that you use frequently there. You can group them into sections, and there's just so much more you can do with them to make yourself life easier for yourself when using Windows 10. So if you do have a moment, please take the time to watch the video. It will come directly after the Contact Us page details. From my side, keep climbing out of the box. I think mine is totally broken. Taking risks and doing things you have not done before. COVID-19 has made us look at the world differently. Embrace it, find the opportunities to grow, and remember to take time out for yourself while doing this. When you do take time out for yourself, be mindful. If you take 10 minutes to say, sit outside, don't dwell on what has happened before that moment or what is going to happen after that moment. Live in that moment. Look around you. What is outside? If there's grass, how green is the grass? How many birds are flying past? If there are flowers, how do the flowers smell? Live in that moment. What is happening right then and there? If you can learn to be mindful when you take time out for yourself, you will find that when you come out of that moment, you will be so much more relaxed and you will stress less. Another example for me particularly is in the shower. I often you get into the shower and that's when your mind starts thinking, oh, what am I going to do when I'm finished here? What is on my task list? Who must I call? Who must I contact? But if you take that time to stand there and feel how warm the water is, how hard it is when it hits your skin, what your skin feels like when the water hits it, when you wash your hair, that feeling when you're rubbing your fingers through your hair, how does that feel? That is living in the moment. That is being mindful. And if you can start to learn to do that when you take time out for yourself, you're going to find yourself being so much more relaxed when you come out of there. So please take time out, be mindful. Until next week, be safe.
In this video, we're going to take a look at working with the live tiles on the Windows 10 Start menu. If I click on Start, it brings up our left system toolbar, it brings up our apps list, and to the right of that, it brings up the live tile section. The live tile section allows you to pin applications onto the Start menu that you use frequently. The nice thing about live tiles, it allows you to make sections that you can put your apps in. So if you have a whole lot of productivity apps, or you've got entertainment, or general, or whatever apps you use, you can group them so that you can find them easily when you need them. The Start menu comes up with a predetermined size initially. If you want to change the size, you can simply if you put your cursor on the edge of the tile section and you get your move bars, I can take it and I can stretch it and make it as big as I like. I can also go into into my settings. Personalization. And Start. And here you can also see how you can set up your start bar. If you have a look at here, you start in full screen. That means that when I click on Start, it will actually open up on my full screen rather than that little block. Let's have a look. If I say Start on full screen and I click on my Start menu, you can see it now brings up in full screen and it minimizes my system tools and my list of applications. Let's go back to switch that off. I'm going to switch that off again. You'll also notice from the settings here that you can show more tiles in Start. You can show your app list in the Start menu, show recently added, show your most used apps, so suggestions. So you can customize your Start menu the way you would like to see it. If I go back into my menu here, I have now stretched my blocks. That is what I want it to look like on my PC. You can notice I also have small tiles and I have big tiles. You can make the tiles the size you want. If I right click on an icon on my live tile section, there's an option of resizing. You can see you've got small, you've got medium, and you've got wide. At the moment, I've set it to medium. If I click on small, I will get a small icon. If I go to wide, I will get a wide icon. So you can make the size of your icon. I prefer the small ones because then I can fit more on and I can see them easily. To remove an icon from your live tile section, I right click on it and I simply say unpin from Start. If I want to add a new icon to my Start menu, I'm going to go to my apps list. I'm going to right click on it. And the very first option that comes up is Pin to Start. If I say Pin to Start, it's going to take that icon and it's going to put it to the end of the list that I currently have. As you can see, it is defaulted to the medium size. If I click above that icon, you'll see a section will pop up, allowing me to give that group or section, a heading. So now I have a demonstration section and I have my icon at the bottom. If I want to make it smaller, I right click, I say resize, and I say small, and it will fit it into the section for me as a small live tile. If you want to move the live tiles around, for instance, I want to take my sticky notes and I want to put it under demonstration, I simply take it and I can drag it down to the group I want it to be in. So it's very easy to move the tiles around the live tile section. I can also make folders. If I want to have one folder which consists of more than one tile, I simply take the tile, I put it over the tile where I want to form a group or where I want to join, and I drop it. You'll now notice in demonstration, I have a folder. I can name the folder. Let's call it testing. Okay, and I close it. You'll notice now that I have two of my icons in one little group. So you can create folders and put as many apps into that folder as you would like. If you want to use something in that folder, so you click on the folder, it will open it up, it will give you the icons, you can use them, close your folder, and it will put the apps back. So it's very nice. You can put as many apps as you like in this live tile section. If you want to remove something out from that folder, so you open the folder, pick up the icon, and drag it out. I hope I got it there, sorry. And drag it out. You'll now see there's only my files left in there. I can drag that out. And the folder is gone. So working with live tiles is very nice. You can customize your start menu the way you want it to look. Put all the apps that you like to use or use often on here. Group it into sections so that when you click on start menu, you have a screen that looks at you that says, this is me and this is what I use. So please go ahead and play with the live tile section. Make it look good for you and work for you so that once again, you can work smarter and not harder and find your things a lot quicker.